What up, YouTube? Team Movies here, and Happy New Year! Now, this is my official top 10 favorite movies of 2019. I, of course, did my worst of the year list, I think it was last week I did it. And now, probably my final video of 2019, by the way. So, with that being said, here are my top 10 favorite movies of the whole year. I mean, I literally could have done top 20 or top 15, but I'm just cutting him down to 10. So, anyway, coming in at number 10, I'm going to add Judy. Now, Judy is the biopic about Wizard of Oz fame star Judy Garland. You had Renee Zellweger, and I think she definitely deserves her Oscar win for this because she was amazing in this film. You know, she really played the role of Judy Garland perfectly. You know, she sings so much like her. She really embodied the role. Great casting, great performance, and I thought it was an amazing film. So if you guys haven't seen Judy, definitely go check it out.
That's wild.
Number 9, I'm going to add Rian Johnson's film, Knives Out. The murder mystery film starring a great cast. You had Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas. You had, Lakeith Stanfield, who, by the way, is on this list a second time, just so you know. Great, amazing cast, great murder mystery, a great callback to classic murder mystery films or books, whether you talk about Agatha Christie or Murder, She Wrote, and all. Some really great stuff in this. You know, Daniel Craig as a detective in this was amazing. Hopefully we get to see a sequel, because I'll love to see a sequel to this. You know, it was an interesting follow-up to Rian Johnson's Star Wars The Last Jedi, so there's that. Amazing movie, and definitely go check out Knives Out if you guys haven't seen that. Number 8, this is probably not going to be on much people's list, but I enjoyed it a whole lot. Not only because I'm a fan of the property, but because of how great this movie was. Number 8, I'm going with Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I really had so much fun with this. It was cool seeing the whole Pokemon world in live action form. You know, it made you really want to live in that world. You know, it was great to see. It was pretty cool to see these Pokemon or in live action form. You know, whether it's Pikachu voiced wonderfully by Ryan Reynolds. It was pretty cool to see Psyduck in this, Mr. Mime. Mewtwo looked pretty cool here. So, yeah, really amazing. I really had fun with this. And hopefully we get to see a Detective Pikachu sequel in the future. Because the movie made some pretty good dough, so don't be surprised if we get a sequel. Alright, coming in at number 7, I'm going to add The Irishman. You know, it's probably the only Netflix film on my list. And it's amazing. You know, it's definitely my favorite Netflix film of the whole year. You know, it's great crime flick, great callback. Like, it was pretty cool seeing a new gangster movie on Netflix and all. I mean, it's been a while since we had a great great gangster film. I mean, they tried to do it with Gotti, and yeah, you know, you had Robert De Niro in an amazing performance. It was nice to see Joe Pesci back, Al Pacino, Harvey Keitel, Ray Romano, Jesse Plemons, Anna Paquin, even though she barely even said anything. Yeah, Irishman is such a magnificent movie, and really enjoyed it a whole lot. So, 3 hours too long, but it was still pretty decent. Alright, coming in at number 6, I'm going to add Joker. Directed by Todd Phillips. This movie is also executive produced by Scorsese, so I actually got a couple of Scorsese movies on this list, by the way. Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, and made one of his best performances of our time. Joaquin Phoenix really played the Joker very well. You know, he played Arthur Flex very well. You know, you also had Robert De Niro was also in this. Zazie Beetz was amazing. You know, it was pretty cool seeing an R-rated Joker movie, and it didn't it did not disappoint at all. The movie's probably gonna get loads of Oscar nominations and some well-deserved nominations for his at. Yeah, I just really love the Joker. Alright, coming in at number 5, it's another movie executive produced by Scorsese, and that is Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems is fantastic. Starring a very different Adam Sandler. I mean, probably one of Adam Sandler's best performances he's given in years. It shows what Adam Sandler is really capable of. Like, you know, I love his comedic stuff. Like, I love his comedies. But I tell you right now, when Adam Sandler does dramas, he's on point with them. And he really showed how great of a dramatic actor he was in Uncut Gems. It was one of the most different roles I've seen out of him. You also had some other great, like the Safdie brothers, who gave us Good Time. They did such a great job with Uncut Gems. And of course, you had some great cast members like the aforementioned Lakeith Stanfield. You had Julia Fox was amazing. Cameron Garnett really surprised me of how great he was in this. Yeah, Idina Menzel was pretty decent. Yeah, really magnificent movie. And it was the last film I saw of the year, so yeah. So if you guys haven't really seen Uncut Gems, it's in theaters, A24, directed by the Safdie brothers. Definitely an amazing, it's an amazing gem, no pun intended. Alright, coming in at number 4, it's one of the best comedies of the year, and that is Booksmart. Booksmart is fantastic. You know, a great directorial debut by Olivia Wilde. She did a magnificent job with this movie. You know, Caitlin Dever and Beanie Feldstein both had really great chemistry for one another. Jason Sudeikis was hilarious in this. This movie had some really funny moments, some very, it had lots of heart to it. It was like a female Superbad, but yeah, who cares? Booksmart is, to me, it's like I said, it's one of the best comedies of the year, and it's in my top 5 of the year. So, amazing film, and I cannot wait to see what Olivia Wilde will do next in the future. Number 3, yes, this is cop out, but I don't care. I love this so much. Number 3 is Avengers Endgame. You know, Avengers Endgame it was a great it was a great finale to the Infinity Saga. You know, one of the best final halves of the whole year. Like the final act was amazing to watch. Honestly, I'm sorry. Yeah, I really so much enjoyed it. I saw Avengers Endgame 3 times in theaters. Been watching a lot since it's available and on. It's such an amazing film to watch, and cannot wait to see where we're going with, like, where Marvel will be at with Phase 4. I know we got Black Widow, we got Eternals, Doctor Strange. So Marvel's Phase 4 should be pretty interesting. All right, coming in at number 2, I'm gonna add Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. One of the best casts I've seen this year, directed and written by Quentin Tarantino, who did such a great job with the direction and the script with this. You know, you had Leo DiCaprio as Rick Dalton was amazing. You had Brad Pitt was incredible in this. Margot Robbie. It's probably one of Brad Pitt's best performance in years. You also had the aforementioned Al Pacino, who's also in The Irishman, was great in this. Tragically, it was Luke Perry's final film before he passed. Luke Perry is pretty decent in this. Kurt Russell, Bruce Dern, some really amazing cast members. You know, great, sort of like Endgame. This also had an amazing final act and really magnificent movie. So, anyway, now my number 1 favorite film of the whole year goes to A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. It's funny because last year, in my top 10 favorite movies of last year, in that list was a movie about Mr. Rogers, and that was the documentary of Won't You Be My Neighbor. Now, this year, there's another film about Mr. Rogers that's in my top 10, and this time around is my number 1 favorite of the year. You know, Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers was wonderful casting. He played, just played that role perfectly. This movie had a lot of heart. You're going to need tissues while you're watching this, and I mean, you're going to need some tissues. It's just a really magnificent movie. Matthew Reeves was great. This Is Us girl, Susan Kelly Watson was amazing at playing Matthew Reeves' wife. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this wasn't really a biopic about Mr. Rogers per se, but it was just amazing. It was a great heartfelt film. This movie, just like Won't You Be My Neighbor, this movie will also make you really miss Mr. Rogers even more. Yeah, definitely amazing film, and to me it is one of the best amazing films of the whole year, and hands down, it's just amazing. So, if you guys haven't really seen Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, it's technically still in theaters. Go check it out. It's one of the best of the year. All right, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10 Judy, 9 Knives Out, 8 Pokemon Detective Pikachu, 7 The Irishman, 6 Joker, 5 Uncut Gems, 4 Booksmart, 3 Avengers Endgame, 2, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and 1 is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Now, there's also other movies that got released this year, like Parasite was pretty good, Marriage Story, Dolomite Is My Name, what else? Oh, Queen and Slim, Lion King, Good Boys is great. Boy, so many great stuff this year. Rise of Skywalker I really enjoyed. Jojo Rabbit was amazing. Boy, like I said, I could have just done top 20, but I decided to just cut it down to 10 instead. And here at you, and next year I'm pretty sure 2020 is going to be even better. So anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What have been some of your favorite movies of the 2019? Drop a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This year is Team Movies, and hope to an even better 2020.